there's a number you can call. We need one for a man that gets hung up on an old pinball. It's payday night and there's a man who's gonna try his luck. A working man and an old machine, and both of them lit up. You better call Pinball Anonymous, he's playing that thing again. He's got the 17 and the 20, now he's trying to get the 10. Spent $40 on an extra ball and tilted that thing again. You better call Pinball Anonymous for him. A traveling man leads a lonely life and the chance of fame is small. So he gets his kicks from a roll of nickels and a little old silver ball. Pinball in the truck stops all over the USA. When you get hooked on that old machine, you'll hear somebody say, you better call Pinball Anonymous, he's playing that thing again. He's got the 17 and the 20, now he's trying to get the 10. Spent $40 on an extra ball and tilted that thing again. You better call Pinball Anonymous for him. Well, a pinball machine's a big old thing that backs up against the wall. Now it just lights up and stands there, taking on one and all. If you get hooked on the pinball, you'll sure regret the day. Cause you'll go broke a nickel at a time and you hear somebody say, you better call Pinball Anonymous, he's playing that thing again. He's got the 17 and the 20, now he's trying to get the 10. Spent $40 on an extra ball and tilted that thing again. You better call Pinball Anonymous for him. You better call Pinball Anonymous for him.
Welcome to Lunch Break Pinball, where the rules are made up and the points don't matter. How's it going, everybody? Sorry I was not on yesterday. I was not feeling great. But I'm here now, feeling a lot better. I literally had to take a nap in the middle of the day because I was not feeling good. Okay, we're back with Lady Luck. A few things we're going to do today, hopefully. First, we're just going to play a few games, see how touchy the switch is. But I am going to resolder back in this switch that the captive ball hits and see if that makes any difference. Because potentially, I don't know, you know? Hopefully it fixes it. And then I think we're gonna, depending upon how it plays, we might also retake apart the targets in the center here that do affect how the spinner, for some reason, it fires off that, and I don't really understand, because that is supposed to be this switch only right here. That switch is what's supposed to make that happen. But for some reason, once all the drop targets are down, every now and then it goes pew! So, Pin Racer, what song was that? It's called Pinball Anonymous. Let me look it up here. It's an old country group. I can get you the actual thing. I do want to change my actual video countdown because it kind of is pinball related, but not really at the same time. Let's see, Pinball Anonymous song. It's by the Willis Brothers, W-I-L-L-I-S. Pinball Anonymous. They have a lot of funny tongue-in-cheek type songs. So, anyway, yeah, that is the name of that song. All right, let's get going here. If you don't remember the rules, you want to roll over and spell poker. Every time you do that, you get a multiplier. 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x. Currently, how the rules are set up, the multiplier stays based on... It doesn't reset each ball. Now I believe change that if I want. 2x. And every drop target I get gives me 5,000 points towards my bonus. So far, no switches have gone off. Now that I have my drop targets down, if I hit the star, 2 stars there, didn't get it, but if I were to hit both of them, it would be 10-time playfield multiplier. Anyway, how's everybody doing today? I hope you're having a great lunchtime. Boop, boop, boop. I think the most dangerous part of this is the right out lane. Oh. Doesn't seem to go out the left a lot. Mostly the right. Let's try to get this queen. Come on, gently. Ah! My bad. Dr. Dude, how you doing? I am having a great lunch. I actually just had lunch prior to this. I also am doing my final interviews this week for this job that I am hopefully going to get. We'll see. We will see. Chicago Bob is on! Hey buddy, how you doing? If I got this job, I would be in charge of all the national strategic accounts for the company, which would be pretty wild. But the interview I just had earlier, this person was very impressed. He said, "You got my recommendation, I'll hand that off to the people in charge." So, okay. So I guess we'll find out soon. Oh, that was loud. Alright, so if I get the other star here, I'll get a 10-time bonus multiplier. Got it. Okay, 10 time. Here we go. Try to rip that spinner. Oh, we got 2x. That spinner shot is definitely tough. Okay. But yeah, if I get this job, guys, be looking out for some new pinball here. I want to say Godzilla Premium. I know. We've talked about Pro and how it's cheaper, but I can't get away from how much I love playing the Premium. So we will see. 3x multiplier. Alright, I only have to spell. Oh, nice save. I'll read that chat in just a second here. Oh, jeez. No! Goes through the right. Oh, that's a good point. Okay. This table's sound effects owe so much to classic Warner Brothers cartoons. That's a really good point. A lot of sound effects on this thing sound like they would come from that era. 70th or premium? I think I'd have to play the 70th more. I love the color. Although I have played the 70th and I think it's still really cool. Which one would look better on stream, right? It does sound like a great congratulations gift, doesn't it, Bob? I think that's, yeah, I think you're right. Man, it's just the three things that are added to that. The actual, like, building, we've talked about this. The building, it actually turns into a diverter. It doesn't on the Pro. That totally changes how you play the game, in my opinion. The Mechagodzilla actually moving, and then not as important or cool to me, but the bridge collapsing. It's still super cool and very much like a pinball moment if I were to have people come over and have them, you know, introduce them to pinball. That is one of the things I'll say about the premiums. I have my plastic broken here, by the way. There is a company I'm talking with that sell aftermarket parts because this is broken. I keep gluing it and taping it, and it just keeps breaking. You've never seen a premium except for the 70th. Interesting. I feel like what the premium can do to get new people into pinball is it has way more like pinball moments. So actually physically seeing the ball lock into a building, seeing that Mechagodzilla turn, seeing the bridge actually collapse. Like, as a pro, you're like, yeah, that's cool, but like I just want to play the game. I mean, case in point with Avengers, right? The actual portal that goes up and you shoot a shot into it, like, that's really cool. So, I don't know, I kind of want to own a premium. I'd love to own a premium. Now, that would mean it probably would never go on location. It'd probably be home use only. Which is fine with me. I have plenty of machines on location right now. As I said, it never goes through the left. Yes, the roll would allow lunch breaks. It would be pretty similar to my position with Tascam. Only I would have more responsibility for sure. I'd be responsible for about $6 to $8 million of yearly sales, where Tascam I was doing in my regions like maybe 250 a year. So I'd be responsible for a lot more, but it would be working from home and traveling. So I would definitely want to figure out some sort of traveling rig. That would be really cool. So if I am traveling and say I have a day off, but I'm gotta be there, I can show up to a location and stream pinball there. So, but yes, I would be working from home and then traveling. Of course I could just do the phone thing and that's cool, but I would love to take this format and move it on to other locations. Getting a camera on me, getting a camera on the back glass, all that stuff. And then yeah, with traveling as well, when I was traveling with Tascam, you know, at the time when I was with Tascam, when I was traveling with Tascam, I wasn't really into pinball at the time, except for near the tail end of it. I think it'd be cool also to make some YouTube content, different arcades, interviewing the owners, putting a spotlight on places, all that stuff. So I've been able to do that a little bit here and there. If you look at my YouTube channel, I was able to show you guys Main Street Pinball in Kansas City. And I've shown off Starcade, which I know contract with, I guess you could say. Have I shown off any other arcades yet? I'd like to show off Lit. On my Instagram, I did a little mini video series, I guess. But I wasn't interviewing anybody. But I was showing off every machine that's at Lit Pinball Bar. Although I guess that just changed. They just took some out and they put Total Nuclear Annihilation in. Although I guess it just stopped working, but I don't know, maybe they fixed it by now. I don't know. Okay, whoa. Also, guys, if you are in the area, Elm Creek Brewing tonight in Champlin, Minnesota, we are doing a pinball tournament. I know there for sure is going to be at least 5 people there, through the people that I've talked to so far. But there's always more than that show up. So if you are in the area tonight, set up 5:30 to 6:30. Sign up. Start at 6:35. We'll go till 9 o'clock. They have X-Men Pro, Jaws Pro, D&D Pro, and F-14 Tomcat and Corvette. And then next week, we're going to be doing once a month now at the American Legion, especially if I get this job. Next week is the American Legion, and the 4 machines I have there are Avengers Pro, Foo Fighters Pro, Jurassic Park The Lost World, and Police Force, which is Slinger's favorite game ever. Yeah, so if you are, even if you're not into competing, it's just a good hang. It's a good time. We always have fun. It's, to be honest, it's not very high stakes. So if you just want like an introduction to tournaments, it's a really great opportunity for that. Because I know some people, they're like, I don't want to do a tournament because I'm not that good. And it's like, well, the only way really to get good at tournaments is just to keep doing them. Because I'll play tournaments, like I'm a pretty good pinball player, but then like I'll play a tournament and I'll just suck. So you gotta get that out of your system, you know? It's just like anything else. All right, we got another. Oh wow, I just ripped the spinner twice. All right, we're at 1.2 million. Can we do it again? Nope. Come on, here it is. Oh! Alright, drop target back, I think. Can you guys let me know? I accidentally disconnected the Ethernet cable. You guys see me? Are you here? Sorry about that. Reconnected successful. You guys there? Hello, hello. Anybody? Anybody? Are we still streaming? I don't think we are. Okay, I'm gonna restart the stream. I just restarted YouTube, but nobody was there. I accidentally disconnected the Ethernet cable. I actually need to get one that locks in, because I do this like every 3 or 4 months. Thank you, Chicago Bob. Okay, so far that thing hasn't gone off at all, which is great news. So I think after this game, let's get the glass off and let's reconnect that switch and see if we can get it working. There's a glitch for a second. Okay, well that's good. That means I caught it quick. Ah! Yeah, we were talking about tournaments and how I I have gotten better at tournaments over time of just playing them more. But I am not, like, there's a difference between playing at home or even just having friends over and playing like a tournament. So, alright, we got 2 time here. Ah, just a little late. That. Oh yeah, right, ads. I need to bring that up. This will let me know when the ads are gonna come back. Nope, that's not it. Stats. Oops. Is it stats? No. Not stats. Sorry, there's a way that I can bring up, yeah, Twitch Ads Manager, there it is. I gotta accept the cookies. Fun. Alright, hold on. Proceed. Okay, we are 2 minutes away from the next ad. So yeah. Coming up. So in 2 minutes, get ready to go take your bathroom break. It's not just the bass riff, man, it's everything. That's the whole song. The whole song is just a bass riff. How's it going, Slinger? Oh, we started another game. Okay, so far we haven't had any phantom switches, so I think we might have fixed the issue. But this is not connected, so after this game, remind me to not start another game. We're gonna reconnect that switch. We're gonna solder it back in. God, that always happens on the right. 16 Pizza Glory, baby! Okay. Annie, are you okay? Yeah, if this game is up and running, I might even be able to bring this next week for the tournament. Oh my god, that right lane, dude. Get ready for a 20-minute tech stream, that's right. Alright, we have an ad in 30 seconds. If you do not want to be a part of the ads, you can always subscribe. And you can use Amazon Prime to do so for free if you already have Amazon Prime. Oh, okay. 20-minute tech stream, and in 10 seconds we're starting an ad, so get ready for the stream. I did not mean to start that game. We're gonna turn it off. Here we go. let's get the ball out. And all I'm gonna do is re-solder back in that switch. This is not gonna be fun, I'll tell you that much. Let me grab my solder. Ah, my head is cut off. What am I gonna do? All right, let's give you this camera here. And we got our light that's not that bright. Boop. And we are hot enough. Let me step into position here. I might need to take the switch out, actually. Let's do that. Uno momento. You could go for a donut. Let me get my nut driver. Driver? On the nose. Okay, I left my tools in the other car, so I'm gonna have to do this differently. I'll still be able to get it, it's just not gonna be as easy. That kind of sucks. We'll just use a monkey wrench. Don't want to be a monkey wrench? Is that how that goes? Oops, sorry. Put that back up there. All right. Make sure that's the right thing here.
That is not the right thing. What am I? Ah, okay.
I can do this with a screwdriver. This'll work. Actually gave you a Homer donut, pink frosting and sprinkles. Nice. All right. I desoldered the wrong thing this whole time. I realized I desoldered the light behind the switch and not the switch itself. So the problem this whole time has been that switch phantomly just going off. Welcome to realizing how much I have no idea what the F I'm doing. That's funny! Okay. Let's try this again. Don't! Ugh. Okay, 2 screws are done. Yes, you're right. I'm just trying to preemptively reflow the solder, that's all. Oh, that's right though. I do have to take that bulb out in order to get the switch out. I forgot about that. Let me try to show you what I'm talking about here. So you can all get in on this with me. Okay. Let's see if I can show you. I'm not sure how to do this while also bending down there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move this up more. Okay. I can't really get a good image of it, but basically, how it works is that switch screws in first, and then the bulb screws in, and you can't get the switch out without taking the bulb out. So when I desoldered it, I thought I was desoldering the switch, but I was desoldering the bulb, and so it seems like it's just been going off randomly, and it's because that switch needs to be adjusted. Okay, let's get in there. So, Here's the light bulb that I desoldered on accident. And the switch, you have to turn it 90 degrees to take it out. It might be worth just replacing that switch at this point, but I am gonna turn it on. I'm gonna start a game and I'm gonna try to activate the switch here. All right, we're on. Good. All right, it works how it's supposed to. Oh, wait, but that's not advancing. That's supposed to advance this. That's weird. Let me drop it down here. So, it says here advance spinner. Whenever that fires off, it's supposed to advance this. What am I missing here? Maybe maybe that light bulb being desoldered also does some sort of, I think it's just running electricity to light the bulb, but I could be wrong. So I guess let's get that bulb back in, soldered properly. Let's try that. Anyway, how's everybody else doing right now while we're trying to figure this out? You have any weekday plans? Having a good Tuesday? Okay. So this has 2 points to it. So the red one, I'm going to put some more solder on this here. Determine if it somehow influences the behavior. Yeah, right? Okay, let's put some more solder on the wires. I'm gonna get my light again. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, this is not comfortable. All right, that's ready. Let's get these back together. Okay. It's like being a mechanic, man. Having to dig under places that are not comfortable. What I really need is a second, either A, to take the whole playfield out, flip it over, which I might just do so I can get at this. Or a second person holding up the playfield further up, which is why the newer Sterns are really nice, because you can slide it forward and put it up higher. Okay. Well, that's resoldered back. Let's see what happens this time. Okay. It's not advancing. It's making a sound effect. It's giving me 3,000 points. I mean, I don't think it would be that there wasn't a ball in there. Like, these are older machines that will start the game either way. Like, the flippers work. Can you rest it higher? That's really interesting, because that is totally different sound effect than when it advances the spinner, right? Because it goes bling, bling, bling every time it does that. So either way, I think we should clean that switch. Let me go get some cleaning alcohol. Be right back. All right, cleaning alcohol, we're gonna do the same thing with that switch. See if we can clean it. We're just gonna use our thin piece of paper here. And yeah. Strange that it's not advancing the spinner though. That is pretty dirty. It's actually really dirty. Holy crap. Look at all that. Look at how dirty that is. Not great. All right, dude. Sipping your coffee while Andrew does the game sound effects is objectively the right way to start an afternoon. Another question for you guys. I'm thinking maybe a night stream And the whole purpose of it would be just to go, hey, I would love to brainstorm with you all what things would be good to talk about at Expo for my presentation. I already kind of have a list, but I don't want to miss anything. So if you guys are interested, we would do, the whole intention would be, let's sit down, brainstorm what would be good to talk about at Expo. Alright, so that switch is cleaned. Let's try it again. That light is working, which is good. I mean, maybe it has something to do with the rules, the settings in the game, where it's not advancing the spinner and it's just giving 3,000 points. Might be a dip switch setting, possibly. Or actually it wouldn't be dip switch because this is 6803, so there's the keypad that you use instead. Anyway, it's working. The switch is working. I think it probably does need to be adjusted a little bit. Strange, actually. Ah, I see. It needs to be adjusted a lot. All right. So this is a different kind of. Well, it's interesting. It's a leaf switch, but it's hard to show you from here. But it doesn't actually make contact until the back switch touches the back plate. So I really need to bend it a lot more. Very interesting. Whoops. Ruh-roh. Don't like that. Let's see what that does. Thanks for bearing with me, guys. No, it's not working at all. Oh, there it is. I think I might just want to replace this whole switch. I don't know. It's kind of strange. Man, I really can't show you what I'm talking about much from here. But it's weird. This switch needs to make full contact with this back plate right now in order to send a signal. Just kind of strange to me, because usually this back plate is not there for that purpose, and usually it's just there to stop it. So I guess we might as well clean that well, no, it's connecting. Yeah. Well, let's see. Where did I put that tool? I just had it. We don't need the soldering iron anymore. Can let that cool down. Here's my tool. Well, I don't know, man. I mean, I guess we could just play the game and not worry about the spinner value advancing. It kind of sucks that that's not a thing. But that works. I'd say let's screw it back in. See how it goes. Can you take me higher? Rest it higher. Okay. Do 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 do. Yeah. Okay. 1 and 2. Buckle my shoe. Okay, now we put this one back in, like so. This screw, and then we put it back. Ad starting soon, everybody. This is so fun! Having the wrong tools. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna leave that for now. It's good enough. Close enough. It's only good in horseshoes and hand grenades, right? Okay. Okay. Let's see how that works. Put you back in here. Guys, thank you for being patient. All right. Oh no. The captive ball fell out. Where did it go? Really? Well, there's one right here. Ah! Let's see. Still not connecting. I don't understand. Whenever it is not screwed in and I hit the switch, this works fine. I just had that unscrewed out of there. I was making a contact, works great. The moment I put it back in there, even if I try to hit it with my hand. Okay, we got one. Or no, that was this button. So that was not even the right button. Oh, there's the captive ball. All right, hold on. Maybe that captive ball is in the way. Oh boy. Well, we got an extra ball. Okay. Maybe that got in the way of the switch. Making contact. Let's find out. Might have been causing some sort of short. Okay. Nothing. Dude, I don't know, man. There's something about when it's put in there, it's stopping it from hitting it. I don't get it. Well, stay tuned for another episode of Why in the World Am I Trying to Fix This Pinball Machine? It's because I love old stuff and want to get it to work again. I gotta go. I have another final interview coming up and I want to prepare for it. Wish me luck. Oh boy. Thank you for hanging out, and we'll see you on the next one. YouTube, it's lunchtime somewhere. You know it.